Holly Senior Living, an alternative to nursing home care that provides support for daily living. Online at hollyseniorliving.com.
Rural Enrichment and Community Headquarters Incorporated, better known as REACH, is a nonprofit human service center. Centrally located in Holly, Minnesota, its mission is to improve the quality of life for rural residents.
Welcome to the Holly Area Community Show. I'm your host, Jody, and we're here at the REACH Food Pantry. We have a very special guest who's come all the way from the Twin Cities. May I ask why you're here, Elizabeth Guest?
I'm Elizabeth Guest, and I am in community relations at Land O'Lakes, and we're actually up here working on a program that's going on and benefiting the REACH Food Pantry.
Wonderful. And so it's the Land O'Lakes Foundation that you're with, and yes, we've got some partners working on this project. Can you tell us more about that?
Yes. Yeah, this is the first year of the Answer Plot Community Garden Pilot Program, where we have 6 gardens in 5 states. And these community gardens have the FFA come and volunteer and grow produce on about an acre of land on one of our answer plots. And then the Winfield agronomists and the co-op agronomists and other experts come and help out and give them advice. And then all that food is harvested and taken to the local food pantry.
Oh, what a great program. So the students learn more about growing, and then they're helping their community.
Exactly.
And so there are 2 in Minnesota, or?
Yes, there's 2 in Minnesota, 1 in Arden Hills at the Land O'Lakes corporate location, and then 1 up in Ulen.
So, and the Ulen is in the REACH service area, and so this was the likely spot to donate the produce. So I'm dying to know, how is the garden growing?
As many northern Minnesota farmers know, the rain has been tough on us this year, and the garden was under a couple inches of water.
Oh no, that's too bad. But I suppose that's a lesson in and of itself for the students.
Yes, exactly. Students are learning that, Mother Nature gets to decide how a garden grows and things like that. But we do have some good news. Because the food pantry won't be receiving produce from the garden this year, Land O'Lakes Foundation will be donating $1,000 to the food pantry.
Oh, that's wonderful.
So
oh, bless their heart.
Yeah, so now you guys can buy some fresh produce for your pantry.
Oh, yeah, that's great. And are the students still working in the garden, or is it just not producing anything at this point? Or
It was under about 4 inches of water for multiple weeks, so seeds were rotting, things like that. They could try and harvest. They're going to try and harvest radishes or something short, but the season in northern Minnesota is so much shorter than some of our other locations. But if it makes anyone feel better, only 1 location didn't have to replant anything.
Oh, so you had, of those, was it
of 6? Of all 6, yep.
Only 1 didn't replant. Isn't that amazing?
Yes.
From all those states?
Yep, and we had a tornado and hail in Nebraska. We had frosts in Minnesota and in Wisconsin, and then down in Mississippi they didn't replant, they just waited longer, but they have a growing season much longer than we do in Minnesota. So.
I see. Wow, interesting. Yeah. Well, thank you for coming here. We're just going to take a little break and maybe hear more about the foundation that you're a part of, because it's very interesting what you do for communities.
Perfect. Thank you.
So we'll be right back.
Located in Holly, Minnesota, its mission is to improve the quality of life for rural residents of West Becker, Clay, and Norman counties by bringing important services to the people. In addition to its counseling agency, REACH sponsors the Dress for Success program, the Holly Food Pantry, and REACH Reusables Thrift Store. REACH, small communities, big hearts.
Real Country plays today's stars and legends. Toby Keith, George Strait. The next generation of legends. Alabama, the Charlie Daniels Band. Once a legend, always a legend. Patsy Cline.
Crazy.
Conway Twitty.
Hello, darling.
Today's stars and legends are on Real Country.
Real Country, 102.3.
Over the years, durable medical equipment has changed. Let Whitney Sleep Diagnostics and Therapeutics of Detroit Lakes assist you with the latest in CPAP and BiPAP technology. Compact, quiet, and simplified, these machines can transform equipment nightmares into sweet dreams. Healthy sleep is part of a healthy lifestyle. Call the experts at Whitney Sleep today. No referral needed, and they contract with all payers. Whitney Sleep Diagnostics and Therapeutics for uncompromised patient care.
And we're back with Elizabeth Guest from the Land O'Lakes Foundation. Now, I don't normally equate Land O'Lakes with a foundation. I think of like butter and milk.
Yeah, and Land O'Lakes nowadays is a lot more than butter and cheese and milk.
And that's why I wore my yellow sweater.
Yeah.
So, okay, tell me more.
So, we still do have butter, cheese, milk, all of those dairy products. We are the third largest cooperative in the United States, but we're so much more than just those dairy products these days. We have Winfield Solutions, which is our agronomy side, and then we have our feed, including the Purina feed line.
Oh, okay.
We make anything you could imagine these days.
And so the foundation does exactly what?
So the foundation was created by the board of directors and the general co-op board because they wanted to give back to the communities where we have co-ops. Like we have the co-op in Ulen, Minnesota. And so the foundation gets 2% of the pre-tax profits of Land O'Lakes. And 0.5% goes into product donations.
Okay.
So last year we gave food pantries and food banks 600,000 pounds of milk, cheese, butter.
Yeah, that's amazing.
That's a lot of semis full of food in part of our first run program, where we take the first truck off the line and donate it to the pantry instead of taking the leftovers or the misprints or things like that to the food pantry, because we want to show that it's a priority. It's not an afterthought.
Wow, that's great. And a lot of companies are doing this, supporting their local communities, and places like Reach really need you. And so this donation is wonderful, and the intent was very wonderful, engaging in this garden program.
Yes, and then people can apply for grants. Land O'Lakes gave away over $1 million in grants last year with the other 1.5%. It all goes back to the communities where we have co-ops and where we're working on hunger initiatives, and we're really trying to work on rural hunger. And
Yeah, and rural hunger, is sometimes surprising to people, but I know we've done other shows about the statistics about that, and it's really amazing. But we have local gardeners too that bring in their produce, and once there's an awareness like you're trying to do, it really helps people out.
Exactly, and we're trying to raise awareness and things like that. And Land O'Lakes does a lot more. This past year, Land O'Lakes raised $1 million with the 1,400 employees in the Twin Cities for the United Way, and the United Way supports Reach Food Pantry.
Yes, they do. Yes, wow, so it all comes full circle. Oh,
exactly.
That's fantastic. There's a lot of good-hearted people in the Twin Cities and around here, and so I thank you so much for traveling all this way
my
to
pleasure.
tell us about this program, and good luck to you, and maybe good luck to the garden in the future.
Exactly. Next year, we'll get you some really good produce.
Great. Well, until next time.